So welcome. I am with Renee Bradley of Reiss Beauty, and we are going to get to know her and see what she's all about today. Welcome, Renee.
Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you for having me. It's a great opportunity, and I really appreciate that.
Yes. First of all, I just want to say I love the lavender, I love the
Thank
purple,
you.
and I love the makeup. As a MAC girl myself, I just love when there's people who do color and sparkle. I just love it.
I'm all about that. That's my personality.
Yes.
And actually, when you come to my room,
Also,
this is all lavender. Like, that's like my signature. Like, I'm obsessed with the purple right now.
love it.
So
what location are you at?
I'm at the La Mesa location on La Mesa Boulevard.
And how long have you been there?
I've only been there for a few months, really. But it's kind of a full circle for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I am originally from New York, but my family moved here in the mid 80s to La Mesa. I went to elementary school, middle school, high school there. So to be back in that area is like chef's kiss.
And has it changed a lot?
No.
Really?
No. The only thing that's changed is that there's a trolley there, but it's like in downtown La Mesa where they do like Oktoberfest and things. So it's very like a little bit like Mayberry a little bit. So it's almost like downtown Carlsbad.
Okay.
It gives
yeah,
that
the
vibe.
village. The village.
And that's what it's called, the village.
Oh, how funny.
So it depends on like your age of what you call that. Like downtown, I call it downtown, but the younger kids call it the village.
Yeah.
So
I'm like right in between, I feel like both. So tell me about what you do and how you got started and how you ended up basically in this chair.
Yes. So I have been a cosmetologist for over 20 years. I've done a lot of different things in my career, in my adult life.
So did you start off with hair?
I did, but originally, like, the reason I wanted to do it was to be in makeup, to be a MAC. I wanted to be a MAC girl, and I remember talking to them.
It was like all the rage those back in the day.
It's like it was a big compliment when someone was like, "Do you work for MAC?" And I'm like, "No." Do I look like it? Do I look like I work for MAC? So
you do. You still do.
Thank you so much. So even before I went into cosmetology, I worked in Fashion Ballet. I worked for Merle Norman. I have loved like the makeup beauty industry since I've been a little girl. And I think it stems back from like my mom, my stepmom.
Were they into makeup?
Oh, totally. Like as a young girl, just would watch them do it. Like just like.
You're like, I would do that with my grandma too.
Oh my God. I'd be like, can I put it on me?
Yeah.
Like I would get brushes stuck in my hair because like, I'm going to age myself again, but like the Farrah Fawcett was like in, and I would be like, so like my family,
glam was in your blood.
Looking good, like is like my mom's like put some lipstick on. My grandma and my mom like wouldn't leave the house without the makeup.
My mom more natural, but my grandma would not even get the mail without putting her full.
My
glam
grandma
face
would
on.
get up and get ready before my grandpa woke up, and they're like, "Oh, hello!" Like woke up exactly. So, I guess I get that from that, but it makes. I don't do it for anyone but myself, really.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good, and not even the women in my family, also the men. Like my grandpa from my mom's side. I guess my mom's side is more vain. I would like to, I guess I would say, but like he always had his hands were manicured. Like he had a nice buff to it. He taught my dad that, taught him how to shave, about skincare. So
maintenance was important. Priority.
When I look back at like where my life, like I should have been in the beauty industry right off the bat.
Yeah. You were kind of raised to do it. Almost.
Exactly. When I graduated from high school, like being in the beauty industry wasn't what it's like now. It was more like you were dumb.
Beauty school dropout.
Didn't. Exactly. Oh, Grease. Don't even get me started with Grease. That was like my favorite movie. Like
I love that movie.
Get up there
too.
and sing. They'd make me. My mom, if my mom was here, she'd say, "We didn't make you." But like I've always been like that. Very out there, very
eccentric.
Very eccentric. Very theater life driven.
I love theater eccentric people. I vibe with those people.
I feel like we all do.
It's so, I mean, they're interesting. They're fun.
That's what I say to my clients. Like they don't realize that they're going to have like their hair done and they're going to get a show. They always tell me I should have my own podcast. I should do stand up. So.
Well, and here you are.
I know. That's why I was like, I was made for this. Like my son does stand up, so improv and things. So those kind of things are just in me. From my dad's side is more like nurturing, like a caretaker. So both of my worlds are kind of colliding right now, which is awesome. Like for me,
and
like
you don't just do hair. So tell me more about like what you do now.
So right now I'm transitioning into hair and scalp revisions, as well as stretch marks and scar revisions. So making people feel good in their skin. Like I have made for the last over 20 years, make people feel good hair-wise.
So you've been doing this for 20 years?
Over 20 years.
Wow.
Licensed.
Yes.
But I was always the girl, like my sister graduated 2 years after me, and her best friend got the worst updo. Because back then there was no pictures. You literally looked in a book and they were like, let's go for it. And you would just go home and cry and just be like, okay. There was no complaining. There was no getting your money back. Like literally you just went home and kind of like cried and was like, somebody help me. And I would just show up with every curling iron, every crimper I had. There was no flat irons back then, but like every hot roller.
I remember
was their
doing
go-to.
it with the iron.
Oh yeah.
The carpet.
With a towel.
Yeah, the towel. So good. So back to the stretch marks.
Yes.
Because I know, I mean, I have some right here, and I know stretch marks happen a lot, you know, when you have a baby. So I'm sure you've helped so many women out there, and probably men too.
Yes. Something that like I thought was interesting. I had a boyfriend, and I was like rubbing his back, and I noticed that he had like stretch marks on his back, which I thought was like, I never said anything to him because body things are very like, it's very sensitive
touchy,
subject, like hair loss, body issues, self-infliction scars, stuff like that. It's a very serious issue. So I never said anything, but I was just like, how do you get stretch marks on your lower back? But it's from working out.
Yeah.
It's from working out. Like, and not even that. Like I remember seeing my cousin, he had stretch marks all here because you're getting so big so fast.
And your
not
skin
even
can't
that.
catch
Puberty.
up.
Puberty does it.
Yeah, that's right.
It does for women on their breast, on their hips, on their thighs, you know, everywhere. Men, it's like a hidden, like men don't talk about it. Men don't talk about the stretch marks.
But I've seen them get it on their sides, their stomach, and whatnot, and I'm sure that helps so much with their self-esteem. So how does that go about? So say if I'm a man or a woman and I have stretch marks on my belly, like how do I?
So it's an inkless like tattoo. So it's done with a tattoo gun, but what I will be doing is making little micro channels like inside of there, and infusing at the same time like peptides like hyaluronic acids.
Ooh, yep.
Different things that are going to help resurface that.
Okay.
So I've had it done. So everything that I offer is nothing that I wouldn't do to myself, because I'm not going to do anything for any of my clients that I wouldn't do for myself. So I took the certification. I raised my hand. I was like, yes. Like I had my son. I was 24, turning 25. And I, you know, did everything that they said. I put the coconut oil. I did cocoa butter. I did all
the home
of
remedies.
those things. And I was like, yeah, I don't have one. And then I was showing my best friend like my belly, and she was like, what's that? Next thing you know, it was like, and deep ones. Like I don't remember what my stomach looks like
Prior.
since my 20s, and I'm in my 50s now.
Yeah.
So definitely with it goes in a series, so it's not a one-stop thing.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
Like, how long does it take?
So everybody's different.
Okay.
So it starts with a consultation. Okay. So you're going to come in. I also do scalp analysis. So we're going to start with the scalp analysis. Ooh. So most people don't think about how much skin, how much real estate you have underneath all that hair.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and most people have never seen what their scalp looks like. Like, people are like, what is that? Like, have you ever put your face in and had your skin analyzed?
Oh my God, in esthetician school. Oh my God, that was a sad, sad day.
When you like put your face inside and it shows you like
and yes,
all the
it was
damage.
A very sad, sad day.
It actually tells you what age your skin is.
Oh.
Like for Murad, like I have had it done and they were like, your skin here. They're like, you wear sunscreen? And I'm like, not every day.
Oopsies.
Not every day. Let's go to sunscreen though, because I'm going to jump a little bit. In 2024, my mom fell down on Easter, like, and had to have surgery. Like, she already had pre-existing conditions with her, like, back and things like that. So we thought that she was falling, like, she was started to fall, and we thought that she was falling because of her pre-existing condition. So on the Monday after Easter, she had an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon to like go get some back surgery to see if she was a candidate again. And so she had she broke her elbow. So at 77 years old, she had to have emergency elbow surgery.
Oh, no.
And back surgery.
Oh.
And she went into rehab. So my mom was like, fine. My mom had a lot of personality like I do, like that my family does. So she was doing good, but then I started to notice that she was like backtracking, and she would tell me like, Renee, like, I feel like I'm not getting stronger. I feel like I'm getting weaker. And I was just like, told my son lives up in Carl. She was in Encinitas. I was like, you need to go walk grandma. You need to like do all this stuff. I was watching my mom like deteriorate little by little every time I went to go visit her. My mom was a breast cancer survivor. She had just celebrated 10 years of being a breast cancer survivor, things like that. She also was a melanoma cancer survivor. She had melanoma removed during 2020-ish, 2019, 2020.
So she's a survivor.
She was.
Oh, I'm
yes.
so sorry.
It is okay. So she started declining, and then I was like fighting for my mom's life, like fighting, like there's something wrong. Maybe she had a mini stroke. Like she was a shell of herself. She was like trapped in her own body. Finally, we take her to the doctor. We find out she didn't have a mini stroke. My mom has melanoma that metastasized to the left side of her brain.
So that's why she fell.
That's why she was falling. It was her motor skills, and that's why she was not like the same. Like hindsight, like my mom would be like, "Oh my God!" Like she would cry to me sometimes, be like, "Oh my God, I'm losing my memory." She thought she was having Alzheimer's. My mom was helping take care of women who did have Alzheimer's, and I was like, "Girl, you need to be with people who like can stimulate your mind and things like that." But hindsight, my mom had melanoma, so my mom had to have emergency brain surgery to remove the melanoma. Had a huge scar on her head. So even during the breast cancer, my mom lost all of her hair. She had chemo, she had radiation. That's where I started really, really digging deep into the scalp and the oil, like the oil of the scalp, the emo oil, very similar, like things to keep her hair feeling good, thriving in any way that we could. I remember her calling me up and being like, I need for you to come over. I need for her to shave all my hair off. Oh, it was all over her pillow. Call. It was the one thing that she could control. Yeah. My sister sitting on the toilet bawling. Oh. My mom is smiling. She's like, oh, God, I feel so good. And my sister.
Liberating,
yeah,
maybe.
My sister is the one who's like obsessed with her own hair. I mean, oh, she's going to be so mad at me that I'm saying that. You know,
sorry, sister.
Exactly. Sorry, Holly. But, you know, hair is a very, very like emotional thing too. Losing your hair, losing your eyelashes, losing your eyebrows, like losing your femininity, you know, and just your quality of life. So seeing that like really made me dig into.
It hit you to your core. And so that is such a great, I mean, why you do what you do then.
Exactly.
Your origin story.
So also my best friend, got breast cancer, had to have a double mastectomy, had to totally recreate her breasts, and
she had scarring and whatnot.
Scarring, too. And I haven't even been able to work on her yet, just because she's had so many like issues. Like she had the expanders, she had, she's fallen, she has had to have her breasts redone, she had the nipples like created, but to her, it's just like skin mounds, literally like. You're not best friends if you haven't seen each other, you know? So like, you know, our breasts look very similar. So, you know, every once in a while, like I'll shoot her a little flash and she's just like, she lives vicariously. I want to be able to make women and men feel good in their skin again. Like, not just with the hair. The hair is like the superficial thing, where this is like literally life-changing. Life-changing. And when I started the scar revision, one of my instructors, I got a bonus instructor, cover up by Jenny, and she's the one who does the Follicure, which is helping people, men and women, grow back hair that's dormant underneath their skin.
So it's not just hair plugs. Like, no. It is growing back your
It
own
is
hair.
not hair plugs. It's less invasive, obviously. So, but it is done with a tattoo gun.
Okay.
And so I'm micro channeling. So different than microneedling, because microneedling is more like stimulating the collagen growth, but you're kind of like damaging the skin a little bit.
Yeah.
Where this is not.
Okay.
So I'm infusing.
Microneedling, because you, as an esthetician, you're basically, damaging the skin so that it scars, so that it can repair itself. So
there's no scarring with this.
So there's no scarring.
When I got the stretch marks, not even with that. But even with the stretch marks, it's like self-infliction scars.
Yeah.
So as an esthetician, you're going to love this. So seeing this was like, I have been in this industry for so long, and I do not know one person who offers this in San Diego. Like for me,
you're the first person I've met.
So for me, for me, I was just like, oh my God, this is going to make people like, this is bringing like my beauty industry with my nurturing, together, like combining the things that I love together. And all of this, like, I couldn't have done this like without my mom.
Oh, I love that.
So my mom passed away, and
she can be a part of your whole journey.
She is.
And everything.
She's in here. So if you see me touching this, it's just like, this is my mom. And a lot of my treatments that I will be offering will be named after my mom and my stepmom. My stepmom also passed away from lung cancer in 2010. I'm sorry for crying. But like, that's what makes me so passionate. I love people. I love making people feel good, whether I'm making them laugh or I am giving them back hair, because it doesn't matter literally if you have like 5 heads of hair inside of your hair. Like, you always feel like you don't have hair. Every person who sits in my chair is always like, I'm balding. I'm thinning. Like, and like, they have so much hair, so much more than I do. And all throughout my career, I've all been about the optical illusion of having thick hair.
Okay.
So spraying root spray on, like, I was premature. Well, I'm prematurely gray. So I, like, in my 20s, like, I did not want one person to see that I had gray hair. Like, so I was constantly doing my hair, because I was like, no. But then I realized when I put like that spray or the powder, it made my hair look thick. So I recommended that to all my clients. But now that I'm able to actually offer men and women density, like, into their hair with scalp micropigmentation, if you're a candidate for that, like.
And how do you decide if someone's a candidate or not?
So people would start off first with a scalp analysis. So you're going to come, I'm going to do a scalp analysis for you. A lot of my friends are always like, so Korean spa, hair spa.
I've never been to one of those, but I keep seeing like ads for those, and they look
like you're going to go relax. You're going to go to the spa.
Yeah.
Me, I'm going to start at the root at your problem. So we're going to see like, are there peptides that can help you? Because also what I'm infusing into the scalp with the Follicure are like copper peptides, hyaluronic acids, like things like that. So they're going to be infused, which like, the next time I come, I will bring before and after, because the before and after pictures are like mind-blowing. I was like, that's like, I was doing the scar and the stretch marks. And then when I saw that, I was like,
wow. I feel like
need to jump on
so many people in San Diego would love to check out your treatments, because, you know, you always hear about people like going over to Turkey and spending so much money, you know, for.
Do you know why they go to Turkey? Because in Turkey, you can get more hair, like, you're able to actually get more follicles of hair than you are in the United States. But also the scalp micropigmentation is for those people, because you have a scar right there. Hair doesn't grow on scars. Like, so I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people have scars. Like, I feel like almost, because I do brows too, and I feel like 80% of people have scars like on one brow.
Exactly.
So you do brows as well.
Brows as well. Stimulate that. Men who are suffering from patchiness from their beards. Like for Christmas, my oldest nephew, who's going to be 30, like literally asked me for microneedling, and then I'm just like, oh. But even going and talking to people that I love that suffer, like that I see that are suffering from hair loss and things like that, when no. Like, it's such a sensitive subject that people do not want to talk about it.
Sometimes. And you always see, like, men especially.
With a hat on?
Oh yeah, the hats, or they just find very creative ways of like
the other like
messing
this
with their hair or wearing some sort of accessory.
I just saw like a couple of my guy friends that I was just like, sir, you're not.
It's the broccoli haircut kind of now, and they're bringing it forward, and I'm like, you're not 17 years old.
It's horrible. It is horrible, horrible, horrible. And my dad's like balding. I mean, he has for a long time, and I had to like say, like, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Elsa said it best. Let it go. Like he was cementing it there. Yeah. It was like,
the toupee.
Oh yeah. No, not a toupee. He was like cementing it with gel. Like he was brushing it back, and it was just like no. But I mean, even like growing up, like watching the infomercials of the men spraying their hair with like
that Rogaine or whatever it's called.
Not even. It was like shoe polish, girl. Like, and when they started sweating,
you're right. I do remember those.
It was Hair Club for Men, I want to say, but they had a spray.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. But even women, can have that happening a little bit, and even me, I feel like I've maybe gone back maybe a couple centimeters. So
it's from tension. It's from wearing our ponytails.
Ah.
It is from wearing our tension. Like,
dang you, slick back bun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love a slick back ponytail, but like, girl, when your hairline is packing like its bags and like moving backwards, you got to catch her. You got to be like, boop. Yeah. And it's not tomorrow. It's yesterday, because once you start to lose your hair, it's just a progressive thing.
Yeah. Now, are there certain can be genetic, hormones, all that sort of stuff?
Perimenopause. COVID hair.
I have to hear perimenopause.
GLP-1s. Everybody's on GLP-1s.
And those cause hair loss as well?
Oh my God. Like I have so many clients that come in and literally like if you like I had one client tell me to stop brushing her hair because I was making her hair fall out. Like, no, girl, your hair is going to fall out. So that's why I say it starts at the root. Like we worry about our ends.
The ends so much. Like,
but it's not. Like it's at the root. Like there's inflammation there. And once inflammation like starts, it goes down into the follicle and it starts to kill the follicle. Then it hops. Then you're like, okay, I'm going to go to Sephora. I'm going to go to Ulta. I'm going to go to CVS or Amazon. And I saw something on TikTok Shop, and I'm going to get some oil that says it's going to make my hair grow back. So I'm going to put that on, which is going to suffocate my follicles. And then the inflammation jumps to the next and to the next and to the next until it like kills it.
Yeah.
And then you have bald spots. Like you have tension alopecia. Like a lot of females in the military. Like I said, I started my career up in Oceanside. So Camp Pendleton's right there.
Yep.
The sock bun. The sock bun was like really like in, and just when you get the tension, like when you have little pimples back here, like that's inflammation.
So that's it. So if I wanted to be like your dream client and I'm listening at home, how can I start before even getting my scalp analysis with you? How can I like start? How can I prep to be prepped for you?
So definitely, not putting a Band-Aid on their like exfoliation of the scalp.
And so how would I do that?
There's lots of different brands, and I'm like doing a lot of different research with brands. Sacred, Beyonce's brand. Like I'm going to name drop some like brands that I love. I also have been in the retail like industry for next year will be 20 years of being like behind the chair, plus selling retail and like being in like a fishbowl and having people watch and ask me questions all day long while I'm in the middle of doing a client. So have you ever heard of a trichologist?
No.
Okay. That's my next step even.
Okay.
So trichologist. So like, you have an esthetician.
Yes.
Then you have a dermatologist.
Yes.
So a dermatologist like treats, gives you medications, like treats you like
prescribe.
This. A trichologist is about hair and scalp health.
Okay.
So looking underneath, the magnify, like doing the scalp analysis machine and actually being able to tell you what you are lacking, nutrients, protein. Our hair is made of protein. So when people are like, my hair is not feeling as like thick and things like that, and then they're going and they're putting extensions on like 7 strands a week hair.
Yeah,
like that's not helpful. Because you're balding, like, you can see like your skin. You can see your skin, but then you have like this long hair. So there's so many, if I can't help you with the Follicure, if you're not a candidate for a Follicure, you might be a candidate for SMP. Or
what's SMP?
That's the scalp micropigmentation.
So
that gives density to men and women. So it's not going to look like actual just like strands of hair. Like that's a bad SMP. And there's bad SMPs because it's a tattoo.
Okay.
But it is like bing, bing. It's like doing a bunch of little baby freckles. Like say you're going to give yourself like do a little freckly on there. It's like that. So looking like you shaved your head, but your little follicles are growing back.
Got it. And how long does that take?
So most of the time, just depending on how much it is, it generally takes about 4 sessions.
Okay.
Follicure as well.
And how long do you have to wait in between those sessions?
So after COVID, like weirdly enough, like the scalp isn't healing as fast as it was before.
Wait, what?
I don't know why. Like
there's some conspiracy theory
I don't know
about
what
COVID?
it is,
you think
who knows?
the
Maybe it was the jab, as they like to say, like in England. You know, who knows what it is? But about 14 days.
Okay.
And then you come
so
back.
You can space it back.
It's slowly.
Every 2 weeks. Okay. And
also red light therapy. I also will be doing red light therapy, but not for SMP. So the scalp micropigmentation, actually the red light pulls out the pigment.
Huh.
And so does like steam and things. So like when you do get the scalp micropigmentation,
So no facials, no red light, like while you're doing this.
Exactly. While you're healing.
Yeah, while you're healing. But you can do it after.
Exactly. Also even for like getting your hair like colored, like so you're like committing, like you're committing to it. But also, like I said, I'm prematurely like gray.
4 sessions, 2 weeks in between. So you're basically committing like at least a couple months of like not coloring your hair, not getting facials or all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I would commit to that. That's only
I have invested so much money on stretch mark creams, like Maylee's, cocoa butter, just anything that I could like to make them go away. And those are just Band-Aids. It's putting like lipstick on a pig. So getting down to the root of the problem, that's why.
For reals, the root.
The root. The root. So Beyonce was like onto it. Like her mom was a hairstylist too. And her hair is natural. Like even Cardi B is coming out like her hair is natural too.
Wow.
They put wigs on, but the wigs also suffocate the follicles as well. So being able to stimulate dormant hair, and 90% of women can grow back their hair that's dormant.
Nice. That is good news for us. What about men?
Men is a little bit harder. We need to like get at it before it starts to like really.
And why is that? Because of hormones?
It could be from hormones. It could be like that Cushing disease. Like there's lots of different reasons why we lose a thyroid.
Oh, I had a thyroid issue, or still, I guess, do. I remember turning 30 and all of a sudden I gained weight, got really dry skin.
Are you hyper or hypo?
Hyper, I think. Whatever makes you gain weight and slow me down. Yeah. And so I remember chunks of hair just coming. And I've always had thick Asian hair, but I was like, there's chunks and chunks and chunks. And I was like, I'm losing my hair.
Not even you start to notice in your eyebrows.
Yeah. But so now
yeah.
Well, I used to have like a forest on my forehead too.
Stop
and
it.
like all of that. So I dermaplane, but as soon as I started being on like my thyroid medication, it started slowly growing back. And I feel actually there was this one time where I went into an over-chlorinated pool and I'd finally kind of grown my hair back, and I'd bleached my hair because
it was just green.
It was just green, and we had to cut like all of it off. So I feel like it's finally back. But the thyroid definitely.
My sister has Hashimoto's, which is like an attack of the thyroid. Yeah. Like so. Losing the hair, like she'd be like, my eyebrows, and I was like, stop tweezing them. She goes, the thing is, I don't tweeze them. Yeah. So helping people even with alopecia, vertigo, like they're like, I just am into transitioning into making people feel good in their skin. Yeah, good. That's the most important thing to me, and just making people feel good in general. Like, I never thought I'd be able, like, I never was like, I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to have my own, like, thing like that. And
you're more coming from it, like, I want to help people.
Yeah. After my mom passed away, I was just like, I want to do something more fulfilling.
How am I making a difference?
Yeah.
How can I change someone's life?
Yes, because
and the business just happens to be a bonus.
It's just a bonus.
Yeah.
But I always have said, like, hair and beauty, like, is my passion. That even if I won the lottery, I would do it. I would do it just because, like,
you would just
I like to do
lots
it.
more products.
Exactly. A lot of product. I'd be like, oh, no,
you'd have like a whole hallway.
Someone would be doing, like, taking care of me,
Yeah.
like. And that's what I've been taking care of people like that and working for a for a company that is about beauty. But I want to give back more than that. I want someone to, like, well, you're an esthetician, so even doing someone's makeup, like when someone doesn't do it and then like they see it, they get the reveal and they're like, they feel so good. And like you see
you really
it.
can make
you
that someone's
literally
day.
see it.
And it's so small, but like it really does trickle and make someone's, I mean, I do people's weddings all the time. So you're there for a very, very important day.
Oh, yeah.
And it's about the makeup, but it's also about the vibes and like being a good source of energy, good positive energy for that person going through either a life transformation with you or for me, just like the biggest day of their lives.
Exactly.
That they've dreamed about and blah, blah, blah. They don't have to worry about looking good because I got them.
Exactly.
And they can just enjoy the day.
Like, I'm going to look bomb. She's going to take care of me. Like, and I want to be somebody that, like, people, like, I'm your friend. Like, I'm your friend, but I'm an expert. But I'm always going to be real with you.
Yeah.
Like,
and you definitely give off that vibe.
Yeah. Like, sometimes my delivery is not like perfect, but I'm never going to like, someone will be like, what do you think about that? And I'll be like, I don't. They're like, what? I was like, I don't think about it because there are better things like out there. Like I was talking about Sacred, like it was made, like they teamed up with a trichologist who like deals with the scalp health and things like that. And I also just became familiar with another brand called Scene that was made by dermatologists, because not even like acne is not just on like your head, on your face, on your body, on your butt, like whatever.
Anywhere.
Like a lot of that deal is from your hair care and your pillowcase.
Or your phone.
Your phone.
I tell people that all the time. They're like, I always break out right here. I'm like, guess what's right there?
Yeah, all the time. And that's what I say too. Like, are you sleeping on like silk pillowcases? Do you have a hairnet? Or a hair bonnet?
Ooh, I want to get a hair bonnet.
People think hair bonnets are just for curly hair, and no, it is not.
No, because like those like sock.
Oh
things.
yeah, I wear
wanna
those
start
all the
doing
time.
That. I've been looking for
the heatless ones.
So what is a good one for me to buy? Because I was like looking for.
They have them a lot at Ulta.
Okay, so
but
you don't need anything fancy with the silk ones, right? Because it's just silk, right?
A lot of them are satin.
Oh,
so I started buying them.
So take a look and make sure it's not satin.
The silk ones are like $100-something.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good thing I asked you before I bought
them. But like, you've definitely woken up in your lifetime before where you have like the pillow marks on your face.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where you get.
After
that's
a
where
very
we start
good
to
nap.
Get wrinkles like face first and just
that's so people. That's what we learned about in esthetician school is sometimes if you sleep. Like, why is one side more wrinkly than the other?
Or your hair's flat
because you're driving.
The same thing.
And the sun comes in, or that's what you sleep on, the side you sleep on.
Yeah.
So I think I sleep on this side. I can't remember, but I remember getting Botox and whatever. She's like, "You sleep on this side, don't you?" And I'm like, "How did you know?"
Yeah.
And she's like,
"Well, it's the same with the hair, where they're like, this side says flat," and I was like, "Do you sleep on that side?" And they're like, I do.
Oh, I do.
But if you have the bonnet on, like you don't have to worry, and like you won't have breakage, because also coming in for the scalp analysis, you could think that you are losing your hair, but it's breakage.
Yeah, yeah. And then just let's go over a little. How about brushing your hair? Like
brushing your hair stimulates. It's good to brush from the top. It stimulates So here's my other thing. People are like, I don't want to cut my hair because my hair doesn't grow. Your hair is always going to grow. Mm-hmm. Like if you get your hair colored or you have like gray hair, you have roots.
Yeah.
Starts at the roots.
Yeah.
So it's always going to grow, but this is so old. Like this is old. Your hair only grows a half of an inch a month.
Yeah. So this is like years old. Right here.
People will be like, this is old, but it's just like you need to trim it because then there's micro knots and it just breaks.
Yeah.
When you're brushing your hair and you see the little baby hairs all over the place, you're giving yourself a haircut.
That was me this morning.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like I do it too. Like last night I fell asleep with my hair in a ponytail, like legit. Like, and I was like, in the middle of the night, I was like, no. Have you ever taken down your hair and legit your follicles hurt?
Yeah. Cause I used to dance. So we would have to wear these like really, really tight buns. And yeah, it was.
That's how you start to lose your hair. And that's probably where you're like, I used to be up here. Yeah. Like you have like been pulling it back. So, and looking underneath like the scalp analysis machine, I can see if you have the dormant hairs underneath that are going to flourish. So imagine, like I was saying, how we put oils on top and then inflammation jumps and turns it like, and then our body turns it into like a cement almost. Ooh. So imagine like a flower, like your hair is like a flower trying to flourish and thrive
through cement.
So what I'm basically doing with
that's
the Follicure,
that's a good analogy,
is I'm going through micro channeling, infusing in peptides, growth serums, nutrients into those follicles.
Wow. To make them
thrive.
From the root.
That's right. From the root to the tip. So like getting regular haircuts, but the scalp is some of the most important. And even as a young stylist, we look through the hair, like when we're looking for different things, when we're going, like when we're like, so tell me about your hair. We're doing a consultation, right?
So how much is it to get like your price point for consultations?
So my consultations for the scalp analysis, so you get detox. If you're a woman, I'm going to give you amazing blowout. I'm going to use a bunch of different things. Of course. Of course. And also, like you were saying, like, what would you do at home? Have you seen the little scalp like stimulators?
Yeah. Okay.
Doing
so another
like
thing that's in my Amazon list. That
get it, girl. Get it. Like you'll notice it.
It literally is.
Yeah. You'll notice like how good it feels because even like you have nails, like even getting into that, so it stimulates the growth. So you want to stimulate your scalp. Yes.
Okay. Because
brushing your hair.
You see all these devices online. You're like, I don't know what's really good.
Red light. Like I just found out.
I've seen one of those ones that have red lights. The little thing that has a red light.
And yes. So I'm actually I'm actually going to be getting it's in the process of shipping here, that will have like electric currents. We'll have like a little brush.
That's awesome.
We'll have this like, it like infuses like essence into your scalp to moisturize it and things. Dry scalp with all different skin types, like make a difference if you qualify. Like if you have oily skin, it's gonna, like with the scalp micropigmentation, it's gonna take a couple of more sessions because of the oil.
Yeah, because I'm
oil and water.
Normally a little bit more oily. You know what? Randomly, I get what is that?
Dandruff.
So where does that come from? It's just randomly. I get it once like every 3 years.
Do you ever go to sleep with your hair wet?
I tried not to, but Yes.
Yeah. So you can grow mold on your scalp.
Shut up. Is that what it is?
And I can smell like when someone has mold on their scalp. And it's most of the time like when someone has a lot of hair and they just can't like work through it.
Yeah.
But literally the first time I ever saw it was I was in a class and they were doing the scalp analysis, and she was like, so this is mold on your scalp. Like not
my
to
jaw
me,
is not to the floor.
Not to me, but it was the first time where I was like, you could grow mold on your scalp, so you got to think like, where does mold grow? In warm,
in a moist.
I'm sorry for anybody who hates that word.
I feel like when I say
it, like I just like, and if I know someone hates it, I'm like, yeah, that cake is moist. I was like, what? How else would you describe it? Cringing over there.
It's humid.
Yeah. So the humidity, and also when you do the scalp micropigmentation, people are so used to like putting all these products on. They're like, I need that red light. They have the little red light helmet they're putting on, like rosemary oils, things like that. So the
dandruff is from?
It can be.
Because you think it's usually from like a dry scalp, but it
can be from that. You can have dermatitis. You can have, so before I would just be like, say you sat in my chair and I'm a stylist and I'm just like, go see a dermatologist.
Yeah.
We're really, go see Renee. See Renee at Reiss Beauty. Like because I'm going to go to the root of the problem. You're just going to hear me saying that a lot. Going to go to the root of the problem.
Back to the root.
And we're going to like see exactly what's going on. Like medical, and if I will send you, if I can help you in some way, I'm going to advise you into going somewhere. But I have so many different ways to help people. So,
and how can they like book you or find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Reiss Beauty by Renee Bradley. Also, you can go to reneereiss.glossgenius.com. You can book for me there. Also, I'm going to do like an exclusive right here for the month of June.
Woohoo!
For the month of June, if you DM me on Instagram, or you can email me at renee@reissbeauty.com and DM and say, root of the problem.
Yeah, I love it.
We're going to go with that. I am actually going to do a 50% off. So normally...
50%
normally
is
the service
big.
is $150. But when you pay that, it's non-refundable. But if you decide to go ahead, you're a good candidate for these packages, it's going towards that package. If not...
So it's like a deposit.
Yes, you're getting an amazing scalp analysis. You're going to get a detox. You're going to get red light therapy. And...
That is an amazing deal.
And you're going to get here in a show. You're going to get to hang out with me. Like, literally,
you're going to get my
a good
email.
time.
Root of the
That's
problem.
what I'm saying. So it's something that in my life I haven't seen, and I'm super excited to bring it to La Mesa. I'm super excited to bring it to San Diego.
Yay.
And I'm just super excited to show I got goosebumps even right now.
I know.
Like, I'm so excited just to make like San Diego beautiful, one person at a time, and making us all feel good in our skin. And it's something that my mom would have loved.
She's probably so proud of you.
She is. And I'm just going to tell you, since you lived in Hawaii and all those kind of things. So when my mom passed away, we were really into gardening. Like, we would do all those kind of things. My mom, she became paralyzed. Oh. So my son was her caretaker, and one of my last videos, like, she's like watering her plants, and it's a plumeria tree. The plumeria tree's been, the plumeria tree's been dormant for years.
Is it blossoming?
There's a bloom on, there is a bloom on there, and it's not. There's like tons of because it starts. It looks like cauliflower. Like, there's so many. Like, it's like literally, it's my mom like being like, yes, this you're on the right track, Renee. Like, go girl,
little spiritual
go girl.
Signs like that.
Like, if you believe in that stuff,
absolutely. 1000%.
I mean, I'm a crystal person, so I am about Eastern and Western medicine combined together and making.
So that's your vibe. I love that, and I think
if you're into that, you're into a little boho vibe. Like, I am a bougie, but down to earth. I'm a sneakerhead. I like
you guys are gonna vibe.
I like to glam up, but I also, glam down if I'm not like doing this. Like, I don't have makeup on, but I got a big old pair of glasses on.
Yeah.
Like, so if you see me out, like, for sure, like, I'm an everyday person. Like, I suffer from my own hair issues. I suffer from my own body issues, and I want to make you feel beautiful, and even what you do, like skin and makeup and all those kind of things, like,
it's a great industry to be in,
combined together. Like, and I'm like talking with all the barbers and letting the barbers know, because even if you got a hair transplant, there is a little line back there that needs a little SMP work, a little scalp micropigmentation. Thank you so much for.
Fun.
I have had a great time.